Shirley Arnold, 36663, Wildflower, Carefree. I would like to read a letter from Raymond W. Arnold Jr., my husband, who asked me to read it to you because he is in the hospital and cannot read it for himself. It is dated today. It is one of the worst kept secrets in town that following the promulgation each month of the Town Council regular meeting agenda compiled by the mayor by law, the members of the Sonora News slate and their supporters huddled to decide on which agenda item or items they will attack in the meeting and the verbiage and talking points they will use. In the December Town Council meeting, we were treated to a parade of Sonora News slate members and supporters going to the podium to protest what they would have us believe was the mayor's egregious imposition, aided and abetted by a willing town clerk, of a poll tax. All were using virtually the same script. The town clerk had explained to everyone else's satisfaction that the ballots sent out for town elections have, for the last handful of years, are mail-in ballots with self-addressed and franked envelopes. If the voter loses this envelope, the choices are either to buy your own stamp or spend $2.50 for a gallon of gas and drive your ballot to town hall and drop it in the ballot box. I did not believe for 1 minute, nor did anyone in the room, nor even any of the slate presenters themselves, that this was tantamount to a poll tax and that it would impede a citizen's right to vote. The issue was specious and contrived, the outrage manufactured. There is a good possibility that the members of the Sonora News slate will hold a majority of town council seats in a couple of months and be running this town. Is your collective present MO to continue when you have control? Will you continue to use bait and switch gotcha interrogations of town staff during council meetings to make them look incompetent? Even when, we have regularly observed, the challenge to the staff member was not only specious, but could have been cleared up earlier by a simple question in town hall to the staff member. I would caution you not to bask in the euphoria and convenience of free PR through having regular byline articles with photo and frequent published letters to the editor, to say nothing of gushing editorials. This support can turn on you. A former vice mayor of Cave Creek was once the fair-haired hope for that town. Now she is a pariah. The publisher of one of the local papers drove one Cave Creek mayor out of office. His success apparently whetted his appetite for testing the extent of his influence by trying to control events in the adjacent town. He is in fact violating his own Anna Marcella rule. If you don't live in our town, keep out of our politics. What is at stake is your credibility and our confidence in you. What will you do when there are real issues of concern to the town? We have heard only complaining about what the good old whatevers have accomplished. We have heard no positive proposals from those who would replace them. You are all intelligent people. You are all better than what you have shown us at council meetings. We expect better of you. Very respectfully, Raymond Arnold.
My name is Arthur Jimson, 5690 East Canyon Creek Circle. Thank you, Mayor Schwan and Town of Carefree, for your contribution of $1,800 so that the Caring Corps could also receive $5,500 of Arizona lottery money to be specifically used for transportation. I'm a volunteer driver on the van program and can tell you how this program enhances the quality of life of homebound residents of the community. Many of the neighbors we help would otherwise be sitting alone with only the newspaper or the television. Some with failing eyesight would not be even able to read the newspaper. If it were the Sonora News, perhaps that would be a good thing. Initially, I was just going to extend my thanks and sit down, but I feel compelled to comment on the Sonora News article attributed to Linda Bentley, published in the issue dated January the 20th to the 26th. Mayor Schwan, I think you are a victim of the personal attack. In the article, Councilman Stavo pointed out 5 reasons why he and Councilman Coteas were taken aback by Deb Detterman's thank you letter. The 5th reason stated the action was against the law. The 3rd reason was that you had a conflict of interest as a Caring Corps board member. Perhaps it could be said that no good deed goes unpunished. I understand council's rules do not provide for responses on subject matters, but I also understand that a council member may choose to respond if personally attacked or criticized. Mayor Schwan, I urge you to respond. I'm not an attorney, but believe it was not for the fact that you're mayor, these allegations could amount to slander. Perhaps it's time to start a recall petition against council members Coteas and Stavo for acting irresponsibly, for abuse of power, using their positions of council members to spread false and misleading accusations. These criticisms by council members leveled against the mayor are detrimental and divisive to the town of Carefree. The question that needs to be asked, who has breached the public trust? I don't think it's you. Thank you.
Gary Hayward, 7720 East Carefree Drive. It saddens me to anticipate what the SOBs, Sorchek's old boys, on the council, Mr. Stavo, Mr. Codius, and their ringleader, Mr. Cody, are going to do and complain about this evening. It also makes me sad to see the divisive nature of this council since Mr. Stavo and Mr. Codius have joined the council, and the longtime malcontent, Mr. Cody. It is also a sad day in Carefree when these three council members lay in the weeds to plan attacks, gotchas, and play political games rather than offer constructive, alternative ideas to serve the people of Carefree. Mr. Stavo, Mr. Codius, you should apologize to the people of Carefree. Mr. Cody's been doing this for 10 years, and he wouldn't apologize if his life depended on it.
Thank you, Mr. Hayward.